So, our next news segment is thus the Nintendo Direct. I want to talk about what to expect from tomorrow's upcoming Nintendo Direct. Obviously, we've got some anime babes to expect from tomorrow's Nintendo Direct. But I want to really focus on, I guess, I'm not really focusing on much. I'm kind of brief overview. So what do we know is coming? There's a ton of possibilities for what could come out of September's Nintendo Direct. This is also from Dexerto.com. This is by Bill Cooney. I don't know who this is. There's a ton of possibilities, but 2 games have been confirmed by Nintendo as certain inclusions. Pokemon Sword and Shield, along with Luigi's Mansion 3. Luigi's Mansion is the other game besides Pokemon that we know will be featured in the Direct. We already saw gameplay from the title, but that doesn't mean there's not more new content to show off. Another possibility for the September 4th Direct is Overwatch coming to Switch. So there's definitely some different things coming out. We have seen news that Amazon briefly had a Overwatch case for the Switch, which pretty much revealed that Overwatch is coming to the Switch. That's not like I guess a big surprise. Switch is getting most everything that's super popular now that can be ported over. Overwatch is kind of losing a little bit of popularity. It might be an attempt to surge some more popularity. I don't know how people are going to play Overwatch on their Switch. I feel like that's going to be pretty difficult, but it's going to be available most likely based on the fact that this exists. Why would this exist if the game wasn't available on the Switch? They don't make Xbox One controllers with, the Last of Us logos on them. But Luigi's Mansion 3, I want to get a quick barometer on Luigi's Mansion 3. What do you guys think about Luigi's Mansion? Have you played any Luigi's Mansion before? I have not. I have never played any Luigi's Mansion, but this game is very much intriguing me. Something about the Switch now, of course, my habits with Astral Chain and some other roguelites I play on the Switch doesn't really betray the fact that I like kind of chill games on the Switch. But I do kind of like to relax when I'm playing the Switch. I don't necessarily care for excuse me, I need to turn that off. Excuse me. I don't necessarily care for, oh shoot, I hit the wrong button, folks. I reopened Premiere. I don't normally care for games like this elsewhere, but the Switch, it makes me want to play these kind of small little goofy games. Shadowlink says those games are very fun. I'm very excited for part 3. Okay, well, I'm glad we've got some excitement. I've heard good things about Luigi's Mansion. I've heard a lot of good things. This looks like a lot of fun. It looks like a cute little horror game that won't scare me, but will be, probably creepy enough. Probably a little bit of suspense going on with Luigi. But it just looks like a good time. And it's amazing to me that what the Switch is making me do. I was never much of a Nintendo boy after I got a PlayStation 2. I had a Nintendo 64. I played your Mario 64s, your Super Smash Bros, etc. Shadow Links with 100 bits, dude. Thanks, man. You just took the lead. You just took the bit lead. We're having an arms race when it comes to bits. I've never even done a bit before. Thank you so much, Shadow Links. You're the man. So Luigi's Mansion. We're cheering for Luigi's Mansion, obviously. It's worth 100 bits. It just looks like so much fun. I don't know what else to say. Like you're walking around grabbing ghosts. You're banging them against the wall. These games always look so cozy and jolly and cute. I guess are the best words for it. And the Switch is making me get into these kind of games. Like Mario Odyssey, I love the way that game looked. It was super easy. It was a relaxing game to play. It wasn't anything crazy. But you're not trying to take the lead, but I'm happy to do it. Yeah, dude, not a competition at all. I don't expect any, so I super appreciate the bits. And, of course, in the grand scheme of things, we all, I guess 100 bits is $1, right? So it's not like, you're going to break the bank doing such a thing, but it means a lot. It means a great deal to me that you would be willing to toss a bit my way. the first opportunity I'm able to throw bits at you, I will shower you with a similar number of bits. But the Switch is making me play games that I wouldn't normally play. I loved Odyssey. It was super easy. I'm not normally into games quite like that, but as Mario, got to play it. Loved it. I'm actually playing right now Captain Toad's Treasure Tracker. It wouldn't let you do less than 100. That's kind of funny. It's set to 3 as a minimum. I promise. I swear. I swear. I ain't trying to steal your bits, sir. I swear it. I promise. That was my Louisiana casino card dealer that you thought he was cheating, so you pointed your gun at him. I'm sorry, sir. I'm not trying to steal your bits, sir. Anyway, the Switch is making me play games I don't normally play. I'm playing Captain Toad's Treasure Tracker, which is like a infant's game as far as difficulty is concerned, but it is just like it's good to look at. It's adorable. It looks good. It's crystal clear, and it's kind of fun little puzzles. It doesn't make your brain hurt too bad, and it's just a lot of fun. So I'm thinking Luigi's Mansion will be a bit more of a tuned up version of Treasure Tracker with ghosts, and I'm actually really excited to play it. I'm really excited that I'm really excited. Treasure Trackers, it's fun, dude. We ought to play it. We actually ought to get together sometime and play a co-op. But yeah, it's beautiful. The Switch is doing things to me that I never knew it would do to me. It's wonderful, and I'm so glad it is. But thanks to everybody hanging out in the stream. I appreciate you very, very, very much for hanging out in here. Whoever's in here, extra. I know we got Kevin, Shadow Links, and the King of Queen hanging out, throwing bits my way. The first night being able to receive bits, I already got some bits. It makes me so happy. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna cherish those bits. I'm gonna keep them in a sock in my underwear drawer. Every time I get a pair of underwear, every morning I'll pull out that sock and I'll say, look at all those bits they gave me. I'll never spend them. But that's all we got. So tomorrow they're going to be talking about Pokemon. They're going to be talking about Luigi's Mansion. They're going to be talking about whoever this lady is. I don't know who she is. But, you know, that'll draw some people in, I'm sure. She's got quite a figure to her. Pokemon, of course, Sword and Shield. I don't know where you guys are feeling, what you're feeling about Pokemon coming up. I am kind of the opinion that I wish they would have done more so far. Like the first big, legit mainline Pokemon console game, I wish they'd have a little more to show for it. It does look a little bit, I don't want to say lazy, because I don't know what it takes to make these games. I don't want to say it looks a little bit lazy, but like there's a shot of a tree in this game that looks real low resolution. It looks real dinky. And it's going to be fun. It's going to be a Pokemon game. It's going to give the sensation that Pokemon games have given in the past. It will do that, but I don't know if it's enough to really push the franchise forward. It kind of feels a little bit like they did just enough to put one on console, if that makes sense. To me, it doesn't look good enough, visually. And it maybe is not even quite big enough of a jump to be an exceptional Pokemon game. The King of Queen says bye. King of Queen, thank you so much for hanging out, man. I have enjoyed it. Thanks for being around. Thanks for those bits, and thank you for following, and thank you for hosting and everything else. You have been a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful person this evening, and I thank you. And with that, with my quick little Pokemon rant, I would like to say I am finished with the news this evening. That'll be that. I haven't found any more exceptional news things. Tomorrow, of course, we will have the Nintendo Direct. Are you telling me congrats, Shadow Links? Or are you telling the King of Queen? Because I did not know if I would happily congratulate him if he needs congratulations. So we have the Direct. Who knows what's going to come out of that? And then we have, of course, the Spider-Man thing where the Game of the Year thing's available, as well as we talked about Ninja and his sponsorships and what kind of fake sponsorships we would want to have. But that's the news for this evening. So the question is that I could either talk about Astral Chain or I could stream some of it. Okay. All right. So our Shadow Links, does that mean you are heading out as well? I was about to ask the question if anybody's interested. Since it's just me tonight, I don't think I'm going to just discuss the fact that I've been playing Astral Chain. You can watch me play several hours of it on the archive, on the YouTube. I'm thinking about streaming it right now. I'm probably going to cross on over and begin streaming Astral Chain. After this, I'll shut this show down, and then I'll move over to Astral Chain and stream that for a little while tonight before going to bed. And I won't wake up tomorrow morning and stream it then. Next week, when Will is back, we'll have a long discussion where hopefully he'll ask questions about Astral Chain, and I'll be able to fill him in and explain it and tell him why it's a game that's worthy of the purchase. But I guess Shadow Links or Kevin or anybody else, if you guys want to let me know if you're interested in hanging out for a Astral Chain stream, let me know. If not, maybe I could wake up and do it tomorrow morning. But a little feedback would help me out for the moment. But as I wait for that has been Game Talks Live for this September 3rd. Crazy that it's September already. But this has been Game Talks Live for September 3rd. We'll be back next week. Hopefully there'll be some more news. We'll, of course, have some Nintendo news to talk about. We will have some... what else will we have? We will have some new games, hopefully, to discuss. Not new, maybe some newly announced ones, or maybe Will and I have been playing something differently on our own time to discuss. But it will be a full-fledged show next week, not a half one. So thank you for hanging out. Thank you all for chilling with me for a little while.